everybody, it's my good friend Allie, otherwise known here as Super Echo Bear. You guys should go check her out. Allie does predominantly app reviews, and I love them. And this week, she is doing, I don't know what she's actually calling it, it's like dating sim week, or something like that, where she's a romance week, I'm not sure. Basically, the gist of it is that she's reviewing a whole bunch of really cool romance, dating sim, app games, husbandos, you name it. So, in the spirit of things, I decided that I would review one of my favorite games of the genre. You're probably thinking Asagao Academy. You're wrong. Let's get started talking about My Horse Prince. So My Horse Prince is a game developed by the Usaya Company. The first version of the app was released on December 9th, 2016 for both iOS and Android devices. My Horse Prince is considered an otome game, which basically is a game targeted towards the female market. It includes a lot of dating sims and life simulation games and a lot of visual novels. Okay, so MHP tells the tale of your nameless protagonist. You get to choose her name, assuming that you'll put your own in. I named my protagonist Allie because I love taking the piss out of Shorty Bishop. Allie is a young woman that used to work in the city for one of those big corporations. She worked with a lot of middle-aged guys, and the reason she left is because she wasn't meeting any hot guys. Seriously, that's the logic. So she stole away to a ranch for vacation because, and I quote, "They say that princes ride horses, so I thought there'd be some at a ranch." Good one, Allie. The ranch that she visits is called Love Ranch, and it trains racehorses, which is very exciting. The ranch owner helpfully informs her that, no, they don't get a lot of male visitors here, but they do have a lot of horses, and would you like to meet some of the horses? Allie is not really knocked out by that suggestion, but to humor the guy, she says, "Alright, sure, why not?" There, in the middle of the pasture, she meets Yuma, a horse, with a human head. Allie can't make heads or tails of herself, and first she finds him hot, then she thinks he's a monster, and she just can't figure out what's going on. So she tells Oji-san, who's the owner of the ranch, that he's got a hot horse out in the pasture, and he's completely confused by this statement. She starts looking at Allie like, "What the hell's going on, kid?" And then he asks her a question. "Were you by any chance born in the year of the horse?" Allie's like, "Well, yes, I was." And Oji-san just kind of takes a step back and is like, "Ah." Apparently, weird girls born in the year of the horse often see horses as attractive men. So Oji-san suggests to Allie that she should maybe feed Yuma, and he'd probably like it, and the game itself begins. The game is lackluster at best. It's like a cross between a dating sim and a tapper game. You answer questions from Yuma, and based on your answer, you get a boost in your energy meter. The higher your energy meter, the more point value that the things that you tap are worth. And the more you clear of those, the more the meter progresses, and you get to move on to the next level. In the first level, it's carrots that you're tapping. In subsequent levels, it's anything from treadmills to surfboards to music notes, I think. I don't know. Yuma, you will find out, is soon to be retired because his owner quit. That's where you step in. Yuma asks Allie to be his owner, and she somewhat hesitantly accepts, mostly because he's hot. The rest of the game continues Allie's and Yuma's story, from a beach day episode to meeting his rival Ryuma. There's a finite story and definite ending, which I'm not going to spoil, but I promise is not what you're expecting. My Horse Prince is a silly game that gets a lot of flack from people that don't quite understand it. And that's okay, really. It's supremely bizarre. I'm not a huge connoisseur of otome games, generally, but when I do play them, they tend to err on the side of the weird. Games like How to Fool Boyfriend, where you play as a human who's dating pigeons, and Asagao Academy, an intentionally tropey romp wherein you date YouTubers, have caught my fancy in the past. My Horse Prince, though in the same vein, little different. How to Fool Boyfriend and Asagao Academy are more straight visual novels, playing more like a choose-your-own-adventure story than a game, so to speak. My Horse Prince has those choose-your-own-adventure elements, but relies a lot more on the tapping aspect of everything. You can't progress if you don't get through the tapping stages, whereas in Asagao Academy, the guy you're dating decides that a good relationship with you is worse than a bad relationship with his abusive ex and goes back with her. Shane, damn it Shane, don't go back to Emily, she's no good for you! Anyway, the app itself is pretty straightforward. Didn't have any issues with the gameplay, and though microtransactions existed in the game, I didn't really need any to be able to complete it, which is something I can't always say. The only thing that really annoyed me about the game were the sheer volume of advertisements. Every time something new happened, an ad popped up that you couldn't prevent. You know, a CG scene just played out, congratulations, you're gonna get an ad. Did you accidentally pick a wrong answer? Well, you could have an ad play to kind of reset the clock and you can go back to the beginning to try to make the right answer. You know, have you used up all of your questions? You can watch an ad to get a question back. It gets really excessive sometimes, and that's annoying, but if it means that I don't actually have to buy anything to be able to play the game, then I'm cool with that. With off and on gameplay, you know, sitting through ads, waiting for timers to count down, I was able to complete the story in a few days. With more diligent gameplay, you could easily beat it in a day or two. My Horse Prince gets a 6 out of 10 for me. Silly, bizarre storyline made me laugh a lot and garnered a lot of Elyse knows from my group chats. But the cooldown time between questions and overall uninspired gameplay wouldn't have me come back for a second round. Play it once for the fun of it, and then go ahead and uninstall it. Just make sure and go back to the ranch every so often. You know, you're a horse owner now, after all. Coming! Fuck!
Too seductive?
No, that's fine. I just wasn't prepared.
Okay.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching. For more app reviews, check out Echo Bear's channel. I've got some links in the description. If you liked what you saw, leave a like or a comment. And if you really liked what you saw, hit that subscribe button. If you really liked what you saw, hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you know when I update. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.